You talk about coming home and grinding and playing 2K. How much does it mean to you to come home and jump into NBA 2K, and what does that mean to you as somebody who's on the front lines?
You know, the thing is, I love working in healthcare just as much as I love playing video games. I think just, coming home from a long day after seeing all the things I do on my daily, on a daily, it's just, I think it's nice to come home.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much, DH.
Hey, Kevin,
Everyone talks about the Heat culture. It is special. David, thank you. So the Nets starting five. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Durant. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Junior in at the three, the small forward. And for the Heat, we've got Jalen Brunson. Also, Evan Fournier out there. T.J. Warren out there with Adebayo. And it's Mann in at the four slot. Brunson the pass to Warren. Brunson with it. A second chance effort. No good that time. Some solid defense there from Irving. To the paint. Here's Junior. Nice D from Warren.
And drafted out of Kentucky with the 14th pick back in 17. Stardom really wasn't predicted for Bam, but Shaq, a star he's becoming.
With a name like Bam, you expect a banger. He actually surprised me with his skill level. I didn't know he was that good. Passing, he has a soft touch. He's really become a foundational piece.
And if you know Junior's story, you know he's unafraid of playing tough, physical basketball.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter.
that was some very intimidating, aggressive defense that really helped alter that shot.
Back to Irving. Pass to Junior. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Junior getting aggressive in the paint there and gets his shot off even after getting fouled.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Junior.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line. And the NBA has gotten into the academy business, be it in China, India, Africa, getting those top prospects together. Shaq, you planning to make any appearances over there?
I would actually love to. If I did, you would just have to call me the big diplomat.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's very exciting to see the game's reach expand. You know, when we were playing, Greg, there's only a few guys, but now they're from all over the place. I would love to introduce the people to the Shaqster.
A big diplomat. Adebayo kicks to Fournier, and they pick up two.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Harden with it. Now defended by Warren. Irving dishes to KD. Shoots it up. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Durant's got his second bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Outside Fournier. The kick out to Warren. And Shaq, you played an incredible 19 NBA seasons. When you think about the most passionate and most impressive fan base around the league, who stands out?
Well, listen, New York, Boston fans, their passion, their knowledge. Golden State has loyalty through the years of losing. And then you got to go with L.A. You know, they got the gigantic fan base, all the superstars that come, Denzel, Jack Nicholson, Adam Sandler.
What about Portland, like a mid-sized market like Portland, where it's the only game in town?
Well, I never really paid attention to Portland because Portland was a dangerous team. We really had to concentrate, so I wasn't focusing on who was in the stands.
I like that. I like that. Bullock kicks to Barnes. Good ball movement here by Miami. Rubio outside. And again, it's the Heat missing. And the Nets with possession. Big stretch here going 10-2. And Junior throws it down.
Well, Junior on the inside establishes his position, and then just an elevator to get up.
The Heat trail by 8. Jack, we all know it would happen for you. First ballot Hall of Famer. What's it been like joining that incredible group, that historic company?
Well, I just say I'm both proud and humble, and it's something I couldn't have imagined growing up. And I can remember my first taste of confidence was a guy named Kevin Harlan. I was in Kansas City at the McDonald's All-American game. Nobody really knew who the kid from Texas was. I said, I got to make a name for myself. I took it coast to coast and threw it down. And then I looked at you and you were going crazy. I didn't know what you were saying, but then when I got home.
Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
And that's the kind of dunk that can energize a team. Junior's here to inspire.
Here's Rubio, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Heat shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
Harris is checked in for the Nets.
Such a capable floor general and a very strong defender. Ricky Rubio continues to make his impact felt on any ball club that he plays for. Tricky and fun to watch.
Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Here's the pass to Achua. Here's Adebayo. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Adebayo's got 6.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
Harris outside. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
The Heat trail by 8. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Rubio finds Barnes. Shot clock at 6. And Adebayo throws it down.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
Here's Thomas. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. Naturally a ball-dominant player, James Harden talked to us about others setting him up a little bit more.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course,
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. They've got Reggie Bullock. Also, Ricky Rubio is out there. Achua is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's man in at the power forward. Jack, we talk about the motor of a player like Russell and Westbrook. And we also have some bigs who really get after it. And I'm sure you've got some guys that stand out in your mind in the game now who stand out in that category.
Let's see, Montrezl Harrell.
Oh, yes.
Domantas Sabonis and Andre Mr. Drummond.
All good names. Big motors. And the first one at the line is good.
What I love about Junior, he's got grit and tenacity. He's always looking for ways to improve.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Warren's checked in for Barnes. Fournier comes in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Ricky Rubio. Outside Warren. Back to Brunson. Pass to Fournier. From past the arc. Hands of the ball out of bounds. Fournier last touched it. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. Shaq, when you look back at your career, was there a specific piece of advice you got from another player that really resonated with you?
Michael Jordan told me, before you succeed, you must first learn to fail. Because early on in my career, we were just getting swept. You know, Kevin, you called a lot of the games where it was 4 and out.
What did Jordan tell you that on the floor and the locker room after a game? Like, what was the circumstance?
After they swept us.
After they swept
Game
you.
6.
On the
Game
floor?
4, sorry.
On the floor?
On the floor, yes. He grabbed him on the shoulder and said, before you succeed, you must first learn to fail. And I was like, what does that mean? Until the big Aristotle went home and analyzed it with the magnifying glass. Oh.
That's what that means.
Before you succeedeth, you must first learneth to faileth.
And the Heat call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a four.
So it's Brooklyn sitting with the... All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Mitchell Robinson out there with Durant. Then it's Junior. Then it's Harden. And it's Irving in at the point. Warren finds Brunson.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
KD with the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside Fournier. KD against Warren. Passes it to Brunson. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Nets leading by 18. Harden the pass to Junior. Right side, Kevin Durant. Nets passing it around. Floats it up for Junior. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Ah, simple. The pass, the slam, and that's a work of art from Junior.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Fournier kicks to Adebayo. And Warren, here we go. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. Here's Junior. Harden has a wide open look. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Pass to Brunson. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Nice roll by Adebayo, just having himself ready to receive that pass.
Robinson passes to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Brunson with it. Robinson picks him up.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Here's Durant, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. KD's got 4 points in the quarter.
And, guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And a new group in for the Nets. Rubio against Thomas. Rubio dishes to Bullock. Snatched away. To the inside. Here's Junior. And Junior throws it down.
And because of Junior's confidence and his composure, he has the ability to go on scoring runs like this.
And there's the pass to Adebayo. 1:53 left in the third. Just 5 to shoot. With the shot. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Rubio against Thomas. Rubio the pass to Barnes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Continues to try to work to find some consistency, does Harrison Barnes, and right there knocking at the defense's door.
And the Nets making a change here. Harris is checked in. Thomas passes to Claxton. To the middle. Here's Junior. And Junior throws it down.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Pass to Achua. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Here's Junior, and he banks in the layup. Junior's got 34.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
It's good.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game time. And Junior throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Pass to Achua. Adebayo kicks to Barnes. Pass to Bullock. There's the three. Buries it from three-point range. Bullock's got his first 3 points of the game. Here's Junior. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
Some players don't like to attack the interior. Not the case with Junior. He'll attack anywhere he sees an opening.
And so, guys, it's Junior making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Miami going with a whole new group out there. The Nets also changing it up. Robinson comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Junior subbed in for Harris. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. We've got T.J. Warren, Fournier out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Achua, and it's man in at the 4-man position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Brunson the pass to Achua. Outside Warren. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
Yeah, mid-range is where he makes his game. TJ Warren excellent at utilizing that area of the floor. Offensive plays drawn up for him there.
The Nets working the ball around now, and Junior throws it down.
Well, he's leading everyone in points right now. His teammates keep feeding him the ball, and he keeps delivering.
Now Brunson. That shot off. Excellent D from Thomas.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Junior. Yep, that one goes. Junior's got 42 in the game.
Well, Junior getting past the contact and just fighting for some space on the interior.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. The shot's good from Fournier.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
Floats it up for Junior. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Now, how about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Heat. The teardrop falls in. Brunson's got 4 points this quarter.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Here's Junior, and he makes good on the layup. Junior's got 46 points.
Well, there's a lot of grit to his game, as Junior is a guy who grew up in the streets of New York City. You think they'd call that one a foul in a pickup game on the hard top?
Outside Warren. No good with the triple. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Brooklyn.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Junior.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Brooklyn in control. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Inside, Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Brunson the pass to Warren. Now here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long, everyone.
Rolling round my block, feeling hot, streets are cold, see the frost, things I know, forbid, probably would've made cross, that's my blood, family tree, no excuse, freedom cost, took the risk, made mistakes, pray I never repeat them. Rolling round my block, feeling hot, streets are cold, see the frost, things I know, forbid, probably would've made cross, that's my blood, family tree, no excuse, freedom cost, take the risk, made mistakes, pray I never repeat the loss. We pray to check on them. They gon' judge what we do. They don't speak no evil. They don't know me. We pray to check on them. Do this for my people. That don't mean illegal. They don't know me. We pray to check on them. Mind on how they treat you. Way too bold, too regal. They don't know me. Frustrated. Look at how they got us in papers. Black boy, black hood, black trainers. Judging the cover of that book, no pages. Hurt with the hatred, curse is dangerous. That poverty club is nature's. He really could have sent man doctor instead of just working patience. All now mumsies ain't even got no evidence. And that playlist. Bro, how can you call that justice when blue see red there's rainers? King of this toss, so you're looking at rainers. Watch me. Rolling round my block, feeling hot. Streets are cold, see the frost. Things I know, forbid, probably would've made cross, that's my blood, family tree, no excuse, freedom cost, took the risk, made mistakes, pray I never repeat them. Rolling round my block, feeling hot, streets are cold, see the frost, things I know, forbid, probably would've made